We have some major updates of mixed martial arts, starting with the news. Matt Hamill responds to Jon Jones regarding Jon's claim to remove the loss to Hamill from his record. If you guys know, recently, after the UFC revised the 12-6 elbow rule, Jon Jones made a request to Dana White. He asked Dana to remove his only loss from his record, which happened because he broke this rule during Matt Hamill fight. As a result of breaking this rule, Hamill became the only fighter to have a victory over Jon Jones. As soon as Jon Jones found out that the 12-6 elbow rule had been removed, he mentioned Dana White and said, undefeated then, undefeated now. Dana White, we gotta get that loss out of the history books. Seeing this, Matt Hamill got angry on both Jon Jones and Dana White and responded by saying, let's cut this chase. Oh, Dana White, I know you're desperate to get Jon Jones an undefeated record. I see how you want to profit from that. Is also why you bail him out of all the other things. How about a rematch? I'll be happy to fight him for a heavyweight title. If I beat him, I want a UFC belt. Let me know if Stipe backs out. I'll take short notice. Just remember, he already lost to me. So far, Dana and Jon have not reacted to Hamill. Let's see what happens next. Micheal Chandler shares cute moment with his son.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Get that. Oh, get the neck. Get the neck. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Finally, Dana White announced the UFC Noche card, which will be held in Las Vegas Sphere. Just recently, Dana revealed this card featuring Sean O'Malley in the main event against Merab Dvalishvili. The co-main event is a surprise, as Oleksandr Usyk will take on Valentina Shevchenko in their trilogy fight for the UFC Women's Flyweight title. Additionally, Brian Ortega will fight Diego Lopez in the featherweight division. Along with these exciting fights, Dana also revealed some other fighters on the card. Here's full announcement.
All right, everybody, the highly anticipated UFC Noche card, September 14th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The main event, the bantamweight title fight, Sean O'Malley versus Merab. Sean O'Malley is returning to make his second title defense against the very tough Merab. Sean is the most exciting fighter in the bantamweight division with an all-action style and heavy knockout power. He won the belt after knocking out Aljamain Sterling in the second round, and now he takes on Aljamain's teammate Merab, who is currently on a 10-fight win streak and has looked impressive in consecutive wins over 3 former champions in Cejudo, Jan, and Aldo. In the co-main event, Alexa Grasso is taking on Valentina Shevchenko for the women's flyweight belt. The last time they fought, it was considered the greatest title fight in the history of the women's 125-pound division, and it ended in controversy. These two just finished coaching against each other in the last season of The Ultimate Fighter, and this is the trilogy fight to end the rivalry. Ladies and gentlemen, expect an absolute war in this one. The most hyped prospect in the featherweight division, Diego Lopez, is taking a massive step up and facing number 3 ranked Brian Ortega. These two were supposed to fight in the co-main event at UFC 303, but the bout was moved to this card after Ortega became ill. Lopez stayed on that card where he beat Dan Ige on 3 hours' notice and immediately asked to fight Ortega at the Sphere. These guys love to stand and trade, even though they both have unbelievable jiu-jitsu. Both will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. I can guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is going to be incredible. Daniel Zellhuber may be Mexico's most talented young prospect. From Mexico City, he's 15-1 and fights with a fast-paced, striking heavy style. He's looking for his 3rd straight performance bonus when he takes on Esteban Ribovic. Ribovic is 13-1 with all but one of those coming by finish. He's a threat with big power and great submissions. This will be the biggest test for both of these guys. And finally, opening the main card is one of Mexico's favorite and most popular fighters in Ronaldo Lazy Boy Rodriguez. Lazy Boy is literally from the streets of Veracruz and fights with an aggressive Mexican style. He won his UFC debut by 2nd round finish and will be looking to add to his resume by taking on the tough, well-rounded veteran Ode Osborne. The prelim fights include Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont, Manuel Torres versus Ignacio Bahamundes, Yasmin Jauregui versus Ketlin Souza, Edgar Chairez versus Kevin Borjas. The first fight of the night is Raul Rosas Jr. versus Alrichi Lang. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, September 14th, live from the Sphere. I will see you there.
So guys, Alex Pereira shared around 6 minutes of sparring footage with Sean Strickland, which is truly one of the best sparring matches. In the full 6-minute clip, Alex seemed to dominate Strickland and play with him like a toy. And as the sparring went on, Strickland appeared to get tired quickly. Alex was much more powerful in that moment, treating Strickland as if he were not a serious opponent. Strickland himself reacted and admitted that he got knocked out in a dirty manner. He also said, "Alex, why do you punch so hard? We need to do a scientific study on this man's power." Yeah, great seeing you, man. In response, Alex said, "It's always a pleasure to train with you, brother. We are always evolving." Here's the sparring clip.
Big motherfucker. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared.
You'll be all right, bro. Good jab. One more grappling these next 2 rounds. Vou botar mais grappling nesses últimos 2 rounds.
Good.
Wow, Sean. Good. Nice. Give me enough forge. Nice, boys. Time. Beautiful.
Oleksandr Usyk expresses interest in fighting in the UFC. Usyk become the first undisputed heavyweight champion in boxing since Lennox Lewis. He is set to rematch Tyson Fury on December 21st. But recently, Usyk said that he is open to exploring various opportunities in his career. He even joked about potentially fighting Conor McGregor and expressed interest in bare-knuckle boxing or MMA. Despite not having any formal MMA experience or training in martial arts other than boxing, Usyk's achievements in boxing are remarkable. Here's what Oleksandr Usyk said.
There's rumors that you're going to do bare knuckle, you're going to go back down to cruiserweight. All these things are coming out there. So can you tell us now, are you even interested in bare knuckle without the gloves or going back to cruiserweight after Fury?
Listen, we work. I don't know. Maybe. My teamwork. It's interesting. Why not?
UFC?
Why not? McGregor, come on. Hey, Grisha. I'm ready to fight.
MMA community doesn't miss a chance to react to things like this. Even McGregor on coke wouldn't take the fight. He chose the wrong weight. Not sure how serious he's being, but it would be fun. Even if he is, they would never come up with enough money to make it happen. Do you even know takedown defense? Finally, a boxer who would actually want to do MMA, but UFC fans know what would really happen if a boxer steps into a cage. McGregor should take it in just a Dagestani style camp, easy money. Curtis Blades would finish him. Boxers are just all talk when it comes to coming over to UFC to fight MMA. One calf kick, you're done, mate. You won't be able to stand, and then you will get choked out in 30 seconds flat. I want to see Usyk versus Alex Pereira, boxer versus kickboxer in MMA. Be ready for a 5,000% pay cut. Paddy Pimblett changed his mind about leaving the UFC. Earlier this week, Pimblett said that the green fight being the last bout on his current UFC deal, suggesting that he could be open to parting ways with the promotion and boxing stupid YouTubers. However, it turns out that popular Scouser is here to stay. But now Paddy Pimblett confirms new UFC contract. The news was announced by Paddy Pimblett himself in the UFC the 304 Embedded series. Although Paddy Pimblett expressed some interest in boxing, many people didn't think he would actually leave the UFC. As a former champion in another promotion, he has a plan to compete for the lightweight title in the UFC. Pimblett believes that his upcoming fight against King Green is the beginning of his journey toward winning that title.
Track sign for all them saying that I'm going anywhere. I'm not going nowhere.